Hi everyone, this is a continuation from my Greek wave tutorial that I recently posted. I'm making this video because sometimes it's hard to restart like the sections of pattern over and over again. So I already did one section, and like in this bracelet I have 10 total, and I call them sections just like the little waves. So you can either rewatch the first part of that video, or if you're here, you're obviously here to watch where I go from now. So after I have this first wave section done, I'm just going to repeat this pattern. And so I'm going to start in this left corner again, and I'll take my 2 on the left side and do a backward knot. So I'm going to come back here and take these dark blues and do a backward knot. Then I'm going to take the next 2 and do 3 backward knots here. So I'm going to grab these next 2 in line and do 3 backward knots. Like that. Sometimes the string gets messed up, so make sure you keep them in the order that they're laying like this. Then I'm going to come back to right here, and I'm going to do 5 backward knots. So I'm going to grab the 2 blue that are still in the middle and do 5 backward knots. Just like that. Now we're going to go to the right side and do these 2 forward knots here. So like we did before, I'm going to leave out the far right string and take the next 2 in here, and I'm going to do a forward knot. Like that. Now I'm going to bring this string back in and do another forward knot. And then I'm going to go right here and do 4 forward knots. So these are the 2 strings, the 2 teal strings most towards the center. All right, so now you can even more fully see the wave coming in. And so the next step is this forward knot here, and we're going to do 3 of them, which are these 3. So I'm going to take my 2 center strings, which should be a dark blue and a teal, and I'm going to do 3 forward knots with the dark blue over the teal. And then finally on this edge, I'm going to do a forward backward knot. So I'm going to take my dark blue and teal here and do the first part forward, and then the second part is backward. Now I'm going to go back to the center and do 3 forward knots with the teal. So I'm going to grab my centermost teal here and do 3 forward knots. And then finally on this edge, we're going to do a backward forward knot. So the first part will be a backward knot and then a forward knot. So I'm going to have a backward forward here. So I'm going to grab the dark blue in the center and then the teal to the right of it. So it is these two. And I'm going to do a backward knot and then a forward knot. Then I'm going to do a forward knot with teal over teal right here. Then I'm going to do a forward knot with dark blue over dark blue. I'm going to grab the two center dark blues and do a forward knot. Grab the dark blue here and do one forward knot. Then I'm going to do a backward forward knot here with teal. So I'm going to grab these two and do first part backward and then forward. And then I'm going to do a forward knot with dark blue. Just like that. And then I'm going to come back over to here and do 3 backward knots with dark blue. So I'll come back to where I did to this dark blue string over here. Then I'm going to go to the right side and do 3 backward knots here. And then I'm going to do a backward forward knot with the teal over the dark blue. Then I'm going to do 3 backward knots. And then I'm going to do 1 backward knot on the right edge. Just like that. And then I'm going to come back to this side and do 1, 2, 3, 4 forward knots. So I'm going to find my teal string over here. And do 4 forward knots. So here's the first. And then on this edge, I'm going to do 4 forward knots. just like that. And then finally, I'll do 2 forward knots with the dark blue. So that's how you continue this bracelet. You're just going to keep repeating that same pattern. And again, I'll put the timestamp of when I started from this first knot again on this video. But I hoped that like second part helped you continue this bracelet. And you're just going to keep doing this until whatever length you want. On this example one I have, I did it 10 times. And that fits pretty good around my wrist with the ties on either end. But yeah, if you need to rewatch this, definitely go do that. And then I'm also going to make a more in-depth and slower tutorial of this center area because it gets a little complicated in here. So if you need to watch that as well, that could be helpful. And if you have any questions, definitely comment them below. And I hope this was a helpful continuation of this bracelet. So I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with any of your friends who you think might want to make it. And I hope you guys all have a great day.